Hi, it's Marv again, talking about the Patriot sprayers. At Bain Welker, we carry the full line of Patriot sprayers and Case IH application equipment. So no matter if it's anhydrous with a 930, a 955, or a 940, a liquid bar, a 2800 or a 920, or a Patriot series sprayer like what's behind me, we cover you in all application needs here at Bain Welker Equipment. So whether it's a 2250 with a 90-foot boom, a 3240, a 3340, or a 4440, which comes with 6090, 6100, and then in the 3340 and 44 series, we go from 6090 120s, 132-foot booms, and 135-foot booms. A neat addition to this series last year, we were able to outfit a Patriot 4440 with a 1,600-gallon tank. This one here currently has a 1,200-gallon tank. Those are all options that you have as a user of Case IH equipment for those who demand more. One thing neat about the Patriot sprayer is in our boom structure. Our boom structure is second to none in the marketplace. This boom is stable going across the field and easily maneuverable around obstacles. One way we do that is our large center mast on our boom. This keeps that boom tip very secure going across the field at speeds up to over 20 miles an hour while you spray. The Patriot 4440 behind me is equipped with Aim Command. We have now moved to the Aim Flex line that gives us a few more features and benefits than what we previously had with this. But each system is blended pulse spray, and that is what put Case IH application on the map. So we can spray from 5 mile an hour to 22 mile an hour with the same tip, yet we will get the right micron size of droplet that you need for whatever products that you're applying. This also helps with use of chemical as well. Whenever we look at the Case IH sprayer, we think about the design. We go from the cab forward design on the Patriots. What's really nice about that is anything with a 6090 or 6100 foot boom, we are 50-50 weight balance front to back. No one else in the industry can say that. Now as we move up to larger booms and larger tanks, we do move that weight distribution just a little bit to the back, but one thing nice is that machine is still fairly balanced front to back with the 132, 135, and 120 foot booms. So this keeps us in the field and keeps us moving whenever our competitors can't. The speed ranges inside of a Patriot sprayer are different than any other sprayer on the market. It's an infinite drive, so we do not have gears. You have a hydrostat and a rheostat, and you just set your speed, and you can drive from 1 mile an hour to 30 mile an hour with never shifting a gear on the fly. Our 120-foot boom is set up with 7 sections. Our 100-foot boom is 6 sections, and our 90-foot boom is 5 sections. Now, with the Aim Command Flex spray system, we can turn off those nozzles individually. With the Aim Flex upgrade, or the standard Aim Flex, we can offer you 36 sections that start shutting off single nozzles, double nozzles, and then groups of nozzles as you get closer to the machine to help you get the right spray at the right time and use the correct amount of chemical. One nice feature of the Patriot series sprayers is our hydrostats and engine are in the rear. Some of you may not like that combination, but what that gives us is easy access to the engine and the hydrostat components. We put O-ring Boss fittings on the hydraulic lines, so that way they're easily serviceable. If you see one leaking, the reason why that leaks is so you didn't blow a hydraulic line across the whole machine. Those are made to fail. They're a wear item on your sprayer or any machine that you may have in your lineup. What's really nice is our left and right hydrostats, which put power across the machine from front to rear in an X pattern. So whenever you need constant power to all 4 wheels, you have your traction assist pedal in the cab to make you get across to those times where you could run into anomalies in the field that causes you to need more power to the ground. On this as well, we have the gear increaser that sits in between the engine and hydrostat. We need to change that oil every year. I don't care if you put 500 hours or 100 hours, we need to make sure that gear oil in that is changed regularly. so that way you will not have issues with your gear increaser. One thing we've started doing at Bain Welker is we've started changing all of the hydraulic fluid to the excavator oil, so that gives you more protection on your hydraulic components on this machine. With the hydrostat and the wheel motors, we believe that you will get a longer service life out of these components while using excavator oil in this drive system. The Patriot series sprayer and the Trident series applicator both carry trailing link suspensions. The Trident is done by air, where the Patriot is just a spring coil suspension. In both of these instances, with the trailing link, we do not need airbags or costly, high maintenance items in the suspension. With active suspension that we recommend on all sprayers from Case IH on the Patriot line, we actually have hydraulic shocks that keep your front tires planted firmly on the ground. So whether it's to get rid of the hydraulic rear of the hydrostat when you take off or hill climbing, Case IH is able to put the power to the ground like no other machine. We can also look on an inspection around these wheel motors. And within these wheel motors, we can see that if there's any leaks, any wear and tear, any issues that may come with using this machine over many years of service, we can identify those with your annual inspection. This applicator with a stainless steel eductor can get all the supplies you need into your product tank quickly and efficiently to keep you in the field. As we think about the different components on this machine, we also think about our yearly inspection and our axle slides. You may not slide your axle in and out for your use, but we also have axle stops on the bottom in case you do want to make your axle and your stance wider going across the field. We never grease those items. We make sure that those stay dry. With years of service, it may be needed to put a shim inside of your axle tube, and we can do that through one of our technicians, or you can do it yourself. And those issues can be brought up with your annual inspection. As you see above me, that this boom on the Case IH sprayer is built very, very well. We have very little fatigue on these booms, but we always like to talk about on anywhere there's a hinge point. I like to make sure that hinge points are greased properly to get the most out of your boom, especially boom life. And with your annual inspection, when we inspect each and every part of the boom, wiring harnesses and plumbing going across your booms, we can determine if you may have issues going into the next season. With this machine, it is a 6,100 foot boom. So we want to think about the difference of that compared to a 120 and where those wear items are throughout the year. Giving an expert look at this machine with your annual inspection helps both of us to keep you in the field longer. We carry all your sprayer needs, whether it's an ATV sprayer, a 3-point sprayer, or self-propelled. At all 12 locations, we carry the products you need to get the job done. As you may know, at Bain Welker Equipment, we originally started with just a spray center in Lebanon, Indiana. Since our business has grown over the last 10 years, we have decided that this needs to go out to all 12 stores. So not only can you get the same type of support, what you got from the spray center from the team, you can also get it now to all 12 locations at Indiana and Ohio. Myself, Marv Volmet, and then also Brian Verhey are out in the field covering 6 stores apiece to make sure that we have what you need to cover you and your application needs, whether it be liquid or dry, 3-point, pull type, or self-propelled. Bain Welker is here to serve you.